Going live. What'd I miss, bud?
Nothing. Hold on.
It didn't start yet?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm muted. Hold on. I've been muted for like 5 minutes. Been live like an idiot. Properties. Hello? Hello, hello. No.
All right, we're live on YouTube.
It's not popping up.
How you been, man?
Tired,
wait.
but I'm good.
I'll wait.
Yeah. Why would this not be connected? Check, check, check. Check. Okay, so that's there.
What's up, Jeremy? How we doing?
They can't hear you either.
Well, they're not on my YouTube. Jeremy, can you hear me?
I'm saying they can't hear you through me.
Oh, got it. Hey, Matt. Hey, can you guys in YouTube let me know if you can hear me and John? Okay, they can hear me. Okay, yeah, Jeremy can hear both of us, so we're good on YouTube. What's that sound? John? John? There we go. Game day meal suggestion? Dude, you can't go wrong, man. My wife and I like to do like all homemade appetizers. So like think like jalapeno poppers wrapped in bacon, like sausage, egg, cheese, like spicy biscuits. Can you hear me, John? John, can you hear me? I don't think John can hear me now.
Check. Check.
This kid, dude.
Check. Chris, you can hear me still?
I can hear you, but you can't hear me.
Chris, can you hear me now?
Yes, you can't
I can hear you.
Thank you. All right, let's watch Lamar here, guys. A little click out to Zay Flowers. Now I'm echoing on yours, Sean.
Well, that's annoying. Check, check, check. Nope. I'm going to reset my stream.
Yeah, John's gonna have to start over.
Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check.
Where's that sound coming from? What's up, Rudy?
Check.
Little 3 and out, dude. Dolphins are up, man. What? I'm texting John. What?
I can hear you, Chris.
Why am I hearing myself in your stream?
I don't know.
All right, maybe that fixed it. I'm just sick of hearing myself through that echo. All right, Dolphins backed up to their own 1 yard line, man. You guys know what time it is in the chat, dude? It's 2 time. Coming off a huge victory against a hapless looking Atlanta Falcons. Dude, I was telling Tyler, man, the one thing that I was super impressed with the Dolphins is just the way they get the ball to A-Chain in space. You know, there are few teams that get the ball to their best player with as much room to run as the Dolphins do with A-Chain. Interested to see how they use him as a receiver today. It's one of the things I was looking at pregame. Dude, Jeremy, it was insane, man. Nice little out to Washington. Oh, no, fumble. I think he actually fumbled. Oh, my God. Dude, are you kidding me? That was a really bad loss for the Bears. Yeah, for sure. Tyler's got some decent parlays, man. I don't know. I haven't been following any of Tim's action. Yeah, that's definitely a fumble. That sucks. Felt like the Dolphins had some momentum. Dude, you can't fumble that ball, bro. This has a Derrick Henry touchdown written all over it. Oh, nice stop. Dude, guys, I was thinking about this the other day. Could you imagine Derrick Henry in full pads running at you? Could you guys imagine? Dude, like imagine having to tackle Derrick Henry in the open field. If Derrick Henry was running at me in the open field 100 times, I don't make the tackle 100 times. Dude, Ty, like the way you have to look at sports gambling, right? Especially with how like in the culture it is right now, is like you're going to lose. Right? So if you're playing like that and you're only playing for fun, I think that's the way to go. I think like you can get super into the analytics and sometimes that can get you in trouble. Cuz you're like, "Oh, this is a sure thing, you know." There's one for Andrews. Like I do a lot of research, guys, on my bets and I would say I'm still at like I'm at like a 58% win rate. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate for the Dolphins after looking like they were going to start pretty strong there. I'm going against Derrick Henry in 2 leagues. Oh my god. Dude, Rudy, it really isn't, man. I mean, like if you're going with the homies and you're just messing around, but I actually really prefer fantasy football and just like not caring. You know what I mean? Like just having fun, rooting for different people. Is John ever coming back? Yeah, this is dude, I could talk I mean I could talk I have so many things I want to talk about last week and about this upcoming week, but I don't want to like cover it if John is going to be able to make it soon. One thing I will say that I really wanted to touch on about week 8 um just specifically is like I feel like I'm starting to figure out who most of the teams are in the NFL, but I still have like the Falcons. Guys, the Falcons have one of the worst point differentials for a team that's like 500 with their record. And their 2 losses, they beat the Bills and they lost to Carolina 30 to nothing. And they lost to this Dolphins team? Like who are the Falcons, man? Dude, the Texans, here's my thing about the Texans against Denver this week, okay? Here's what worries me. Even with Pat Surtain out, right? Because the Broncos are missing their best corner. They're missing their best defensive DB. They still pressure the quarterback right now. Like they're on a historic rate for sacking the quarterback as a team. The Broncos are. The Texans have an awful offensive line. And so really what you're saying, right? You're saying like the Texans D will outplay the Broncos D. And I just like again, I think the Texans can do it. I just don't know, man. It's going to be hard. It's really going to be hard for their offense to get going against that defense and the way they pressure the quarterback. But that's one I'm actually really excited to watch because Stroud, dude, um say what you want about the 49ers, right? Like how I know they're banged up. I know Nick Bosa's out, Fred Warner's out. But dude, Stroud looked like rookie Stroud. He was still he was throwing some dimes even against the blitz on Sunday. So that kind of gives me hope for CJ. All right, Dolphins got the ball back. Tua's in shotgun. A Chain's in motion. Little pitch to A Chain. There he goes. Dude, what did I say about them getting the ball in A Chain's hand? I love how they scheme A Chain the ball. Dude, they put A Chain in the slot and then put him in motion to get him a running start on that play. Like, how many teams do that for their running? The Lions don't even do that with Gibbs. I just love the way they get him the ball. Now he gets a little toss play. Boom, picks up another 8 yards. Oh, they only gave him 6. All right, they're already over 50. Okay, now they got the fullback. Under center, Waddle in the slot. Oh boy, they blew that play up. Oof. John is still trying to fix the problem, so he's gonna try and make it, man. Yeah, I didn't realize how fast Stroud was because he doesn't normally scramble, right? Like, I don't think of him as that quarterback because he really does try to be a pocket passer. But yeah, he can move.
I'm an idiot.
What's going on, man?
It was the easiest fix in the world. I freaking unplugged something earlier to download exclusive Fortnite content that I recorded when I was in North Carolina. And I forgot to plug it back in.
Welcome back, bro. You look good.
Okay. Had 100 viewers right when stream started. That's not going to happen again, but here we go.
Dude, I got some cool guys hanging out in the YouTube.
Love that. All right. Fix that. Let's go to gaming scene. Oh my gosh. How is that messed up too now?
Yeah, he just went live on Twitch. Dude, Tua almost just threw a pick.
I might not be able to show your face.
Why?
Because I just have to fix my gaming scenes and stuff, I think. Hold on, let me try this. Oh, that works.
Dude, same play. Dude, you can't throw it into triple coverage, Tua. Dude, he almost still got it to Waddle. Actually, that's kind of crazy.
What's the score? 3-0?
7-3. They were driving. Malik Washington got a first down and then fumbled it. And then the Ravens recovered in the red zone.
And then who scored?
Play action, 4th down to Mark Andrews touchdown. And
My man Mark Andrews.
Dude, I've been talking with the boys about A-Chain all night, dude. Just kind of watch the way they get him the ball. Like, I know that was a simple run play, but the way they scheme him up. What a run. Is that duo? Dude, that's just good blocking, and then A-Chain just hits the hole. Yeah, MD, man. John's been doing a lot of traveling lately, man. He's been a busy man.
We've been grinding, dude. All right, I just need to get the game up, and we're chilling.
Did you tail me, JB?
No, I didn't have time. I was helping Jody put the kids to bed.
A-Chain already has 24 receiving yards in the first quarter. So we only need 9 more. Well, sorry, I only need 9 more.
Got the game up on Twitch, so if you want to pull it up there, so we're like even. I see the coach right now, Frank Smith.
Yep, that's where I'm at.
All right, sweet.
And now it's the game.
And I have an HTTP issue because I have the game up. How did I get around this last time, bro?
Is that their rookie? Is that
playing
Gordon?
the volume?
Yeah. Doesn't look as good with Gordon as it does with A-Chain.
It might. Dude, this is so annoying.
Sorry, bro.
Just get it set and we're chilling here. All right, hopefully that doesn't happen again. I just need to not click it. All right, we're chilling. All right, so Chris, I am on in a big way Ravens -7.5.
Really? On a Thursday night game?
Yeah, I kind of just see them winning big. I now need a Lamar, Achane, and then Ravens -7.5 as well to hit a $560 win on a 25er.
All right, so here we go. Dolphins on 4th and 1.
Gordon
and A-Chain in the backfield with Tua.
Yeah,
that looked like a neutral zone infraction, or was that a false start? Dude, you can't get a false start
on 4th and 1 in the red zone at home. Oh, they sure did.
Oh my God. They have to kick it now. Oh.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Dang. I've never seen Mike McDaniel that mad.
He had a little new life last week after that win in that locker room. First time all year I felt like he didn't have it completely lost.
And he missed. Oh
Missed!
my God.
That's good for the -7.5s. You thought he was mad before. What about now? Dude, I could make that. I have made it.
Look at him. Oh my God. Dude, okay, there's nothing more clown show than false starting 4th and 1 in the red zone, 20 yards away from scoring, and then missing the field goal.
Yeah, you just can't miss that, bro. You cannot. Live update, by the way, as of now, after that missed field goal, now the Ravens are -11.5, and that's at -120. If you like the Dolphins at +7.5, you'll love them at +11.5.
Dude, the first listen, okay? Here's John. Here's what we've seen the Ravens offense do. We've seen the Ravens offense go 3 and out, recover a fumble on the 12-yard line, get 12 yards and score a touchdown. So like Miami's
almost go 3 and out again, right?
Right. So Miami's defense has been playing okay, like all things considered, with the scenarios they've been put in. So let's see. Like I'm with you, John. I think if the Ravens sustain a drive here, then I think Miami's in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Am I seeing you this weekend, bro? We hanging out Saturday or Friday? You coming for Halloween?
So, yeah, I'm streaming tomorrow till like noon. I think I told Jody I'd get off at noon, and then we'll head out to mom and dad's. And I don't know what the plan is. I don't think we're staying, so I'm guessing we'll just hang out till like 7ish and then come home.
Oh, I heard you were going to be there in the morning.
No, initially we were going to leave at 10 tomorrow, but I was just gone for 3 days not streaming, so I have to go live. I have below 1,000 subs for the first time since I went full time because I've traveled 3 weeks in a row with the Detroit stuff, TwitchCon, and then going to Epic Games.
You might want to tell mom.
Yeah, I'll tell her. And then Saturday, I don't think we're around because Saturday we've got basketball games, and then Sunday we're going in the morning and we'll be there all day.
Dude, because Julia texted me this morning. Mom said, bring Camden Saturday morning. Jody will be there with the kids. That's what I was told this morning.
On Saturday morning? I thought we were hanging out tomorrow. We're going to be there tomorrow.
So are they staying over and you're going home?
No, there's no way.
Yeah, just let me know. Because I'm not going to, obviously, well, I guess I could bring Cam over to hang out with Soph and the kids, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on Saturday. I just know the kids have basketball in the afternoon, and I know that no matter what, we're going to be there tomorrow, and then we're going to be there Sunday.
Okay.
And Sunday is supposed to be the big day.
Yeah, Sunday is like...
they're skipping their basketball games on Sunday.
Okay. Dude, I need Derrick Henry to pick it up. This is not a great rush defense. Oh, you know what? They kind of stuffed Bijan last week. Dude, how about their play on Sunday against the Falcons, man?
The Falcons are just ass.
Dude, who are the Falcons? I was talking to the chat about that. That's the second
I don't think they're good, dude. I don't think their defense is very good. And outside of Bijan and Drake London, like, they're lost.
Yeah, like
I think there's Penix. I'm like, Penix could be fine. You know what I mean? I'm not like jury's out on him, but like he wasn't in last week.
Kirk Cousins looked awful.
Yeah, he looked bad. And then it comes out he wants to be on another team.
And do what?
Who knows? Ravens moving the ball.
Yeah, I wish they did more stuff under center.
Jody's texting mom.
Oh, to say that she's not staying over?
Yeah, I don't think we're staying over. I think the literal plan is just tomorrow. Hopefully, we can hang out then too. We'll hang out all day, all night, or afternoon and evening tomorrow, and then back on Sunday.
Got it.
You know, Matthew, a lot of people like Chris and Ty were a little higher on the Patriots than I was this year, but I admittedly hadn't watched a ton of Drake May and have become a big fan of his. I just still thought they were going to be another year away from being competitive, and who knows, maybe they still will be. But they're looking good so far.
I think their schedule is too weak for them to miss the playoffs. Like, I'm not saying they beat the Bills and win the AFC East, but I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say they get a wild card at this point, especially with their upcoming schedule.
Yep.
They would have
to
to
win for them to beat Atlanta.
Yeah, they would have to do a lot of things poorly to miss the playoffs at this point.
Like lose games to Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah. Nardi, we are just using a Discord right now. There are better ways, but I feel like for live streaming it, this works best.
Got him. Oh, you gotta sack him.
And there he goes.
How many yards did he get? Likely 80.
That was nuts. Patriots are the 2025 Steelers. Yeah, except they have a quarterback, T-Wells. And you guys haven't had one since Ben Roethlisberger. No offense.
It's true, man.
And he wasn't good his last few years.
We talked about that on the show a few weeks ago about how the Steelers fumbled drafting his replacement so bad throughout the years. Like they had what would we say, 3 chances? He said he was going to retire soon at 34. And they had 3 years to draft a replacement and just didn't. And then they've been in quarterback hell ever since.
T-Wells goes, whoa, just meant they'll be 9-8. Fire Tomlin. Chris used to stream on Twitch. Now he's mostly doing the sports show, and so he just streams, thankfully, from our main YouTube page.
Yeah, I sacrificed my Twitch for the YouTube channel.
I wonder if someone knows who's the best player, the best quarterback that could have been drafted by the Steelers, like a guy that the Steelers had a chance to actually get.
There's a lot, JB.
Like there can't be a lot because there's not a lot of top 12 quarterbacks in the league who they you know what I mean, who are just
John. They traded their first round pick for a cornerback. Oh no, for Fitzpatrick. And their first round pick, they could have landed someone in the Burrow range, like that draft.
Yikes.
They messed up, man. They messed up a lot.
No, I didn't mean this year. I mean in general,
John, think like Justin Herbert, like that kind of QBs is the kind of QB they missed out on.
Yikes. Matthew, looks like Brian Branch should, I think, be back. He's back from his suspension. I think he should be healthy. Kirby Joseph should be back. It looks like Tyrion Arnold was practicing. Rodrigo should be back, if not this week, the following week. We just got Lee McNeil back. So and DJ Reed is on his way back as well. So Lions have no massive injuries on offense or defense yet going into the rest of the year.
Wood, bro.
I love you, T-Wills. Get ahead, Shador. That's funny. Tyler is at a Halloween party. I made the mistake of texting Tyler 2 weeks ago and Chris with this plan because I knew that I was going to be flying in late last night. And they both said, nah, no problem. And Chris remembered, which I assumed he would. And Tyler did not. Better off literally waiting until Wednesday morning to text Ty and be like, hey, can you do tomorrow instead?
Ty reminds me a lot, John. Like a kid.
Oh yeah, he's a big kid.
I know he's our kid brother, but he gives me kid vibes so often. Like the amount of times he'll say something, and in my head I'll be like, one of my high schoolers would say that.
Matt Kissy goes, little brother? Yeah. Hey JB and Chris, with how well the Pats have played so far this season, what should be their biggest need for the trade deadline?
A defense still. I think they're pretty happy with. Again, they don't have a lot of depth, right? So like, if an offensive lineman goes, like if someone goes down at any level, they're in trouble. But they've been healthy, relatively healthy so far. So if they could get some like one O line depth player, nice. Andrews again,
Mark Andrews with the second TD of the night.
and then I would say pass rush. Um, and maybe like a corner, something like that. I don't think they're going to go crazy on like a wide receiver. I think they're pretty happy with their offense right now. At least that's what I read. But dude,
Lions Eagles should be great. Chicken, we'll have a chance for sure.
selfishly, I would love to see the Patriots with AJ Brown, like Drake May and AJ Brown.
I don't believe any of the rumors about Myles Garrett leaving Cleveland.
Yeah,
He just got paid a ton.
dude, it's hard to trade. It's hard to trade a your fourth edge rusher, let alone your best. Mike goes, "Can my Raiders be good again?" No, not with that defense and not with that offensive line, man. It sucks. But here's the good thing: you guys got the skill players, right? You got Brock Bowers, you got Genty, you got some young receivers who are popping off, right? Like Thornton and Beck and I know Jacoby wants to get traded, but they really got to shore up the trenches.
Yeah, Rolf, a lot of ball game left, dude. A lot of ball game left. So I wouldn't not sweat now, but I like the Ravens to cover the 7.5. I don't know. Someone said a lot. Any big trades you think will happen? I don't think a monumental trade will happen, but I think a trade that makes a team better will happen.
Yeah.
Whether it's Bills getting a receiver or Patriots getting another one,
right.
or a defender.
And it might be something that's like not sexy, right? Like it could be just Jacoby Myers to the Bills, right?
Yeah. What's the
I don't.
Dolphins rumor? What's the Dolphins Lions rumor?
I haven't heard anything. We're shopping. I read we're shopping for a corner for some depth.
A whole lot of attention has been on Bradley Chubb and Jalen Phillips from the Dolphins, as well as Matt Judon being available at the trade deadline.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've seen a couple people float a Lions getting another edge guy here towards the end, but the D line's playing so well. I mean, as long as they stay healthy, I don't even think we need it.
Yeah, I think Holmes said that last year. Do you remember when we like finally landed on Smith? Holmes said it was almost impossible to get even a third string edge rusher last year.
Yep. All right, little reverse-ish. Kind of working all of a sudden.
Oh my God, he cut it back. Tua with the block. Tua's insane. Tua is insane. Guys, if I was Tua, I would walk around with my head in a glass case.
I don't think a glass case would help.
No, just because like I wouldn't be playing football, John. Is what I'm saying.
Like a bubble. Get like the bubble
right.
Kid, that movie.
That's right. I would be in like a hamster wheel.
All right, 2nd and 3 for the Dolphins here.
Dude's out here throwing fake blocks. He could have got chipped there.
It's a nice little run. Tua to the Lions. Why don't you worry about your own quarterback there, Gopher?
You see the fumble, JB? It's brutal. And then the false start.
That was.
And then the miss. Dude, oh my God, that little montage there of the Dolphins.
Soulful says Tua's going to throw a bad pick here. Well, wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if they go score.
I feel like their offense has really found an identity these last 3 weeks. Tua
What do you
looked,
say?
dude.
The Dolphins?
Yeah, dude. Tua looked again. Think about all the like. You remember that press conference where he threw his teammates under the bus, and then he had the worst game of his career.
Yeah.
And then he comes back and just to look as good as he did against the Falcons. I don't know, man. He's got some mental fortitude, or maybe it's just all the CTE.
Yep. There's a deep ball. Oh, he's wide open. Oh, what a hit too! But he held on to it. Flag on the play though.
The moon.
Do you think
ball.
Shedeur gets to play this year for Cleveland? I don't think he should. I mean, you gotta, the coach is on his last leg. He clearly thinks that the right starter's in, and if he's wrong, he's gonna almost guaranteed lose his job.
Why would Tua throw a moon ball if he was that open? Like he just got Waddle smacked.
Dylan Gabriel's terrible. I mean, guys, can we chill on like evaluating QBs 4 games into their career as a rookie? Well, that's an illegal block for sure.
He tripped. I mean, it was accidental, but yeah, it was illegal. Watch, he tripped. He trips over his own feet.
I have not been ripping on him, Gopher. I've been very high on JJ McCarthy, even before he went into the league, before his first game. The only thing I've said about him is I think it'll take him a little bit of time. I don't think he'll be the next Jaden Daniels immediately, but that I think it would take a little time. Yo, he's livid. Oh my gosh. Is that Melvin Gordon?
No, it's Ollie Gordon, their rookie.
I was making a Wisconsin joke, dude. Come on.
Well, he's probably mad because it was an accident. He tripped. He literally tripped.
Bro, he is doubling down, though, man. His coach yelling at him and then him just yelling right back. Gosh, now Tua's all the way on his own 35. That's a nice throw, too. It looked like it was bobbling.
I think he got his right foot out of bounds. Yeah,
Yeah,
the second foot was inbound, but the first foot wasn't. Watch.
Would you start Dak versus the Cardinals or Darnold versus the Commanders this week?
I'm not sitting Darnold anymore if I have Darnold.
Yeah, I'd probably play Darnold too. The Cardinals defense is decent.
I never thought I would say that. Yeah, great view. There we go. Yeah, that second foot was never down.
All right, 3rd and 16.
Dude, I say you try to get 10 yards here and then go for it on 4th and 6. That's what I would do. Yeah, because they're bringing pressure. Here we go.
Wow, great tackle.
That was a huge tackle. They did not get 10. It looked like they only might have got 7. So it would be, what, 4th and 9? They got a punt. Hamilton, man. Hamilton's so good.
I'll take the Lamar touchdown on this drive. That'd be great. Gosh, I hope I set my lineups. I was looking at it all week.
Dude, I have the second, John. I have the second most points for in my division on ESPN, and 3 wins because I have the most points against.
Oh wow. Dude, McLaurin's out again.
Yeah. Hey, dude. People I thought that would have great, like I thought Brock Purdy was going to be a great draft pick this year. I thought Ricky Pearsall was going to be a great draft pick. Dude, these guys can't even get on the field. McLaurin, Jaden Daniels.
Jeez.
Jaden Daniels has been brutal for John, in our league on Sleeper, I have Jaden Daniels and Brock Purdy. Those are my 2 quarterbacks.
That's nuts.
I had to start Marcus Mariota against you.
Yep.
That was a fun little battle between Cook and Saquon that we had.
Yep. But Chris, the better team won. You know what I mean?
Sure, John.
You just can't take down Big Bro.
John,
Gosh.
you saw you know. All my
You're like
guys
the
were on.
Lions.
All my
You're like
guys
the
were on.
Lions. Yeah, you're the Lions, and I'm the Packers, bro, in this relationship. You know
Guys,
what I mean?
hey guys, John beat me with Amon-Ra St. Brown, Travis Hunter on bye week, and Jaden Daniels and Bucky Irving injured. The only reason John won is because I was missing 4 of my first 4-round draft picks.
You sound like a Lions fan complaining about the Commanders, dude. That's crazy.
Oh,
Too soon?
dude, the worst part is if I don't drop Keyshawn Booty for Darnell Mooney, I beat you. That's the worst part.
Matthew says Montgomery is for sure getting traded. No, he's not. David Montgomery will not be traded.
Where'd you hear that?
The Lions
we just extended.
The Lions don't get anything from him. Like, they need him. He's a great 2 to Gibbs 1, and he's a completely different runner. And what are they going to get for him? A draft pick? They have draft picks. They're not high.
Right.
Brad Holmes has proven he doesn't need high draft picks to draft.
They don't need a draft pick. They need to win now.
Yeah, and they're not going to be able to trade Montgomery to some team that needs a running back in order to get a top 10 edge rusher or you know, another safety in case one of the two we gets hurt, or another corner. JB muted. I'm not muted.
Yeah, you're good, bro.
I can see it. Got him. I hate you guys.
God.
It's funny, Gopher, because I had to end stream earlier because I was muted. Because Epic Games allowed me to do some play testing. I can't really say anything more than that. Chris, have you even seen something like this, bro?
What? Yeah, that's a USB drive.
Yeah, but it's like locked with a code.
Oh,
You have to plug it in.
You ever seen a USB drive before? Yeah.
No, dude. One of these, like, it's crazy. So I had to, I unplugged something, and it ended up being my Roadcast, and I had no idea to plug it in to download it and send it over to Brainiac so I could do a YouTube video for tomorrow of all the stuff I did at Epic.
Chubb just destroyed Ricard.
Yep. And I forgot to plug it back in. It's not a vape, guys. It's not a vape.
Dude, Lamar is
all right,
the
second
king.
and 20.
Lamar is the king of 2nd and 20.
Gosh, look at Derrick.
And there goes Henry.
Wow.
All right, John, you ready?
I'm ready,
You are standing on the 50-yard line. Derrick Henry is standing on the 40-yard line. You're both you're both not moving.
Okay.
You get 100 reps. How many times you tackling him?
There's 0.
He's got 10 yards on you.
0.
Yeah, that's what I said too. 0.
0.
I'm tackling him 0 times.
Now hold on. We're on the goal line.
Okay.
There's an offensive and a defensive line, and I'm a replacement linebacker with the same team around me.
Okay.
How many times am I bringing him down out of 100? 2.
Like you can get in there. You can go low, maybe.
Yeah, I get in there and just trip him.
Okay.
Legally, you know.
I think 0. I think I'm still 0.
No, you could. Yeah, I 0 Gopher 0. It's funny. I asked Brian Rust from the Penguins how many times if I played goalie against him, which is not a position I've ever played before in ice hockey. How many times out of giving him like breakaway, just free shots out of 100, how many would I save? And Brian Russ said probably 20. And then I said, out of the 20, how many are because you mess up and like miss? And how many are my saves? He goes, I probably mess up 10 times, so you get 10 saves. I was like, all right, that was way more. I thought it was gonna be 0.
Dude, it's hard. Hockey's hard, man. Those athletes are insane.
Yeah, him and I were playing like a week or 2 ago, and he had no goals yet, but a couple assists, and has been playing well. And he's asked to do a lot, bro. Like he plays on the penalty kill. He's on the power play. I mean, he's everywhere. And he had no goals yet, and I was just like, dude, you are about to get a bunch. Like, this is how it happens. I feel like you're due. And he's like, I don't know if that's how it works. Like, I don't think you're due in hockey. And I was like, no, you're due. Gotten like 3 or 4 goals since then, including 2 against the Blues. Gopher wants to know, Chris, your thoughts on his NHL idea. You breed a 1,000-pound goalie who takes up the entirety of the net and just cram him in there and never lose.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get the wins.
So he's changed it since the last time I brought it up to Russ, because the fattest person in the world still does not cover an entire NHL goal. So you would have to breed that. It would take a long time. Who's that hurt? Who was that hurt with the towel over his head walking?
I couldn't see.
I do think JMO steps it up a little bit. I thought I was very interested in Morton's comments today on JMO, saying it's all his fault that he hasn't gotten on the ball enough, and that when he's tried to get on the ball, the plays just haven't been good. There's times, Chris and I, if you're a Lions fan, you probably notice it, because we're just waiting for JMO to kind of explode, like he did last year and at times the year before. And you can see Goff, man. He'll drop back in shotgun, and he'll drop back, and he'll look down, and he'll go like this, and you're like, that's JMO. Like, there's no one else on the field he's going to throw the ball like that to, unless they schemed Laporta or St. Brown wide open. That's just not balls they go for.
Right.
And he's pulled it down, man, like 95% of the time this year so far. Like, he'll look like he's going to do it, and then he doesn't, and then he checks down.
There's 2.
Because he's just not open.
So the thing they're not doing enough is using St. Brown on those deep either in routes or post routes where they bring JMO shallow, because he has 2 shallow crossers this year. One he took for a touchdown, and the other he got like 40 yards. And we don't do it enough. Like, we don't just have him running horizontally to get him to go vertically enough in our offense.
Yeah. Yeah. And listen,
Robinson, John.
Oh, wow, that sucks. All that said, though, like, the fact that they're looking for him and the fact that he's covered is just proof that because of what he's done in the past, last year and the year before, teams respect the JMO speed and deep ball. And so he's being covered. And if he's covered, that means someone else is probably open. And so the offense is really flourishing, and he's just not kind of part of it right now other than blocking. But I think he will be. I just found out today, Chris, Vikings get 4 of their 5 starting linemen back, linemen. Against us.
That's huge.
Yeah. They'll have 4 or 5, and then I don't know the latest on Van Ginkel, but yesterday they were talking about Van Ginkel potentially being ready too. He's a beast.
Good. They're going to need him. Bring them all, man. They're going to need every single one of them.
I'm curious if Flores is going to draw up a different type of defense. Goff has really kind of dissected him for the last few years. He does really well at diagnosing the blitz, and I'm curious to see if they'll drop back. Gopher, that's what I read today, dude, from a Vikings beat writer. A little tequila, Rolf.
All right, 14-6.
Let me pull it up.
Dude, Mike goes, I love these game streams. Dude, thank you, man. John and I were both excited to go live tonight. I think we were a little bummed that Tyler made plans, but I didn't want to cancel.
Yeah, no, I wasn't going to cancel. If Chris canceled, I was just going to play Ark.
Dude, I've been itching to talk football. Yeah, you guys want a little sprinkle from you guys want a little sprinkle from me? I think again, he popped up on the injury report today, but assuming that Travis Hunter plays, I think his line right now is 4.5 receptions, and 40-something receiving yards, and I like both of those as singles. So take his over 4.5 as a single bet. Take his over 40 whatever receiving yards as a single bet. I think Travis Hunter has another big game. Like after the bye week, I think that Liam Cohen realizes that he needs to get Hunter the ball more. Like his breakout game was the week before the bye week. He had like 10 targets, 8 catches, 100 something yards, and a touchdown. And I think they keep feeding him.
For who?
Travis Hunter on the Jags.
They probably should. Is the Blevins Sports Show on pause? No, well, it's just us tonight. Tyler is at a Halloween party, so we'll be back next week, Wednesday. And yeah, Chris is in our Discord. You should do this every Thursday. Honestly, we probably should. We probably should do the sports show every Wednesday for 90 minutes and then do a watch party on Thursdays. It would the clips would pop off of our live reactions with the gameplay embedded in. They did really well a couple weeks ago when we did this.
Issue is basketball's coming up. I don't know if I can make that work.
Commitment issues. Start one for fantasy. Quentin Johnson, Franklin, or J-Mo?
Oh, wow. All boom or bust. I'd go J-Mo. I'd go J-Mo this week.
I probably would
the Texans. Too. So Franklin is going up against the Texans defense. Yikes. Johnston
Quentin's
has been
coming off of 0 catches.
Right. He's been, but so is J-Mo. But Quentin Johnston has been MIA since Gatson has kind of been stepping up his snap percentage, whereas J-Mo's snap percentage is still in the 90%. So I think your best odds to get the most points, and like I think your best ceiling and your best floor is J-Mo. So I would do J-Mo.
This would be the last time I start J-Mo, though, unless you're desperate, until he has a big game.
Correct. If Troy Franklin does it against the Texans defense, then I would consider Troy Franklin being like an all-time flex. Like I would constantly have him in the flex. All right, here we go. 14-6. Yep. Lamar's got a nice little check down to Keaton Mitchell. Keaton Mitchell, dude, by the way, so fun to watch and never gets the ball because they have Derrick Henry.
Yep. I don't think so, Sniper Clutch Sports Show. I don't think so, dude. I've heard some rumblings about the Lions trying to get another edge rusher. Chop Robinson just got hurt. There's some rumors about some Miami guys potentially going there. I don't think so. I don't think the Lions are going to make a move. They're so healthy everywhere right now. Like maybe they get another tackle in case they're worried about Taylor Decker. Because he's kind of banged up every week right now.
Nice. But nice tackle. Who's willing to give up that kind of player right now? Not a lot of teams.
Yeah, no. I mean, who's a bad team with a bad quarterback that needs a full restart? The Jets, maybe?
Like you don't trade a chess piece like a left tackle. Like,
but if he's old, then you can get draft picks, though. You know what I mean? If you're a bad team and he's old, he's going to be gone in 2 years anyway.
Yeah, maybe.
And I'm like, okay, who are those teams? Jets. Gosh, you probably wouldn't put the Dolphins there yet necessarily. Definitely not the Giants with a young QB already. Definitely not a team that has the QB they think they have in the future. Maybe the Raiders. That's a good one.
Wow. What a tackle. And what an awful play call.
Go for it.
They won't.
Yes, Matthew.
Not this far down. Harbaugh won't do that.
That was a great tackle.
Oh my gosh. What a tackle on D. Henry.
Yeah, Chris, what's the temperature by you, bro? It is cold here. It's 46.
That's great, man. Dude, for Halloween, it's insanely nice for Halloween. Normally, dude, there's some years it snows on Halloween.
Yeah. J-Mo, Jacoby Myers, or DJ Moore for the flex?
J-Mo, Jacoby Myers, or DJ. I'd probably go DJ against the Bengals, 100%. 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
They scheme. Like, I think it'll be a big Swift game. I think Swift's going to have a good game against the Bengals, but I think they scheme DJ Moore touches. So, like, I think you're guaranteed that DJ gets 6 touches. And I don't think you can say that about Jacoby or
Yeah.
JMO.
What up, Code Banshee? Good to see you, man. I will say this: I think the Bears lose to the Bengals.
What?
Yeah, Caleb Williams looked awful.
They
the
just
other
lost
day.
to the Jets.
Don't care. Don't care. The Bears defense. Remember what I said in the sports show last week?
Chat.
That the Bears defense is one of the worst defenses in the league, mostly due to injury. And that if they don't get turnovers, which they've done a great job of this year, they're going to be vulnerable. And look what happened last week, bro. Look what happened. Their defense was vulnerable. They got zero takeaways, dominated by Tyler Huntley and a 1-5 Ravens team.
Yeah.
Give me the Bengals. I think Joe Flacco eats. I think he eats. Jamar Chase might have 3 touchdowns. Tyler Huntley was a Pro Bowler. So was Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, every year before the season, I read Warren Sharp's book on the upcoming season, JJ Zachariason, and the FTN, the DVOA guys. I read their preseason guide. Just like literally, it's just facts and like roster updates and like projections for every team. And dude, as long as that offensive line looked a little bit different in Seattle, which it has, dude, I knew they were going to be good. Jeremy, I don't think. John, do you know when? Do you know when Burrow? Do you know when Burrow is supposed to be back? I thought it was like.
I think they said 3 to 4 months, like in September.
Yeah,
so I don't know. December or January.
Yeah, maybe like late December, Jeremy.
There's no way they put him in unless they have a chance, and there's probably not a way they'll have a chance. I was live with a company called Super Squares that I still know and love dearly, and they're working with an NFL, the NFL on a bunch of stuff still. But I was live for that playoff game when Mitch Trubisky won the MVP, the Nickelodeon Most Valuable Player. And bro, that was so embarrassing. Like I don't usually get embarrassed for a player who's making millions of dollars, but he had an awful game, and winning the MVP and giving it to him after that is so toxic.
All right, this is huge. The Dolphins could tie it up before half right now.
And the Ravens could go up 21-6.
They could.
Yeah? Yeah? Dan Marino. Gosh, that was fun, man. Take me back. Watching Troy Aikman, Marino, Steve Young, Scotty Mitchell, Brett Favre, John Elway, all at the same time.
I think the NFL is more fun to watch now than it was back then.
I just have nostalgia about it, man. You know, like those first Madden games that came out and like,
dude, get up, Kyle Hamilton.
You're half the teams and you're awesome because you have a stud Q.
This is one of the most fun players in the NFL to watch. This guy needs to get up. Come on, Kyle. Yeah, John. Like, my thing is like, as players get more specialized, you know what I'm saying? It just gets so fun to watch. Like back then, you never got to watch a JJ Watt. You never got to watch Myles Garrett. You never got to watch a Kyle Hamilton, a player like that, play safety. You just have all these guys who are just the best that the game has ever been. Faster than anyone who's ever come before, stronger than anyone who's come before. It's just cool to watch.
Dude, what is that? False start?
Yeah, that looked like a false start. But they somehow got the snap off. That's impressive.
Yeah, I hear what Chris is trying to say. I just think he gave bad examples.
What do you mean?
Well, like Jared Allen was like that. Ray Lewis, Troy Polamalu. I mean, those guys were amazing.
Dude,
but I was talking about even
they're perennial, like, John. Those are perennial players. But give me the best linebacker in the league now versus What's his
Versus
name?
who? Not Ray Lewis. No
Ray
way.
Lewis, 100%.
No way.
Dude.
No
100%.
shot, brother. No shot. Recency bias, Chris. Come on, man. Ray Lewis was a dog.
Dude, the players are better now.
Yeah, but these guys killed people back then. You know what I mean?
Isn't, dude, this isn't like the NBA. This isn't like the NBA where you can just be like, put this player in now and the player will just be good. The players are actually different in this sport. That's a face mask. Why'd that look so bad?
I really do think Ray Lewis, if he was in his prime right now, would probably be the best linebacker in the league still. Even Urlacher.
No way. Fred Warner is better than him.
Disagree.
Fred Warner is a better pound-for-pound linebacker 100% than Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis just played in a day. Okay.
I just disagree. I watched him a ton. I disagree. He read everything.
So does Fred Warner.
Yeah, but like nobody's afraid of Fred Warner. People are afraid of Ray Lewis.
And Fred Warner covers better than Ray Lewis did.
Ray Lewis was so good, he didn't need to cover.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
God,
like
dude.
he could get home so fast.
Look, why can't we appreciate all of them? I'm not saying
I do. You did
I'm not
say
saying
it, though.
I'm not saying I don't appreciate Ray Lewis, but like I think comparing him to the guys that play today is unfair.
All right, Gilbrandt's greatest linebackers of all time. There's our boy Chris Spielman at 44.
Let's go. Of course, Ray Lewis is going to be number one. John, what you're doing right now.
No, I'm just trying to see, Chris, if he even put Fred Warner in there. James Harrison at 34.
Are active players even on the list?
Patrick Willis, who retired in 2014, is number 30. I'm looking to see if there's any active players. DeMarcus Ware, not active, but 2016 is 27. Luke Kuechly, gosh, he was crazy.
Dude, he was unreal. What he put him at?
23.
Okay, good. He's a good player.
Brian Urlacher at 19. That's a little low. He was a stud. I hate him, though. Actually like him a lot. He was really nice when I interviewed him. But we got Junior Seau at 14. Ray Lewis is at 12.
Well, these are all retired guys, though.
I know. I'm just looking to see who they got like in the top 5 most recent. Derek Brooks at number 5 from Tampa. He was a beast.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, see, this is where the old man bias comes in, because give me Ray Lewis over Dick Butkus 10 times out of 10. No offense to Bear fans.
Correct.
And then Derek Thomas at 2, and then he's got Lawrence Taylor at 1. And I mean, Lawrence Taylor would be an edge in today's NFL.
Yeah. So there. So let's see. Let's see where.
Lawrence Taylor was nuts. Look at Tua, like on those little play action throws to Waddle tonight. He's like wildly accurate.
Dude, I love it. And it's really opening up. Like he's actually getting some separation with a lot of his receivers.
My only complaint is that it's like his first read. That's my only complaint about Tua tonight. And really a lot of the time is that's his first read. Look, he play actions, immediately looks, throws. I mean, he's got another guy.
Oh
honestly,
my God,
the
tight end might have gone for a touchdown.
He might have been. Yeah, he was wide. He was wide. Like, you know what I mean, though? Like, give me Charles Woodson over a lot of today's corners. That's the second time they've run this play. First time he cut it back.
Yeah, I think it's hard, John. I think it's hard with how many players there are, right? Because you have those one-of-one talents. Shoot, Gordon.
Yeah, the injuries are brutal, dude. You know, that's something I'd like to look up. I don't.
I think you still have
I definitely watch more football now, but like maybe there. It seems like there's more injuries now than we were growing up.
Yeah, well, then John, this is part of it, right? Because they're bigger, stronger, faster than ever.
The surge in NFL injuries this season isn't due to any single new cause, but rather part of a larger ongoing trend. Every few years, the league seems to go through stretches where star players drop with injuries, and 2025 just happens to be one of those years. According to ESPN's Fowler.
Yeah, exactly, Justin. It's bang bang.
Cooper DeJean or Jason Sehorn, and probably Jason Sehorn.
And you guys know, right? Like think about it. Only 53 players can make an NFL roster. I think a lot of our fans have maybe been to an NFL game, right, John?
Yeah.
Like John and I have stood on a field with these men. We are different people.
Except for the kickers. I could kick any kicker's ass
Correct.
except for
every
that one
NFL player
psycho
is built
kicker.
different, except the kickers. Like, dude, the offensive linemen, they don't even look human. The linemen don't even look human. So, yeah, I think it's just people don't realize like the speed of the game, the power of the game. It's these guys are so impressive. But that's one reason, John.
Yep.
One of the reasons I love that we do this sports show is I just get to appreciate all these NFL players and teams. And I feel like so many fans are just locked into their team and they hate all the other teams. And if you love your team, I think that's great. But if you hate all the other teams, I think that sucks. I think that you don't get to enjoy the game as much.
Yeah. For the lot of ball game left, by the way, guys. A lot of ball game left for a lot of things to happen. But it's looking like a lot of people were wrong about the over so far. I think it was 50 and a half, something like that. It's at 20 at the moment. Have y'all seen the Gronk versus Kelsey debate? I have not, bro. Listen, when it comes to stuff like that, I throw stats out the window.
Right.
I throw stats out the window, and Gronk is the best tight end I've ever seen play the game.
Correct. Yeah, I'm with you on that. And it's nothing against Kelsey because Kelsey's awesome too.
And I would take, and I'll be honest, I would probably take Antonio Gates over Kelsey. I've got Antonio Gates like in my top 5 all time, and I might have Kelsey in there. But dude, Gronk was. I mean, listen, Kelsey's good. Don't get me wrong, but like,
dude think about how specialized. Like Kittle's one of the best tight ends to ever do it.
Kittle's a stud.
And think about like what he's good at, which is everything.
Yeah, as a tight blocking, he can catch, he can run after.
Whereas, like, I think Gronk was just a different beast. He was like
I would take. Yep. Go ahead.
They lined him up everywhere, and he was a mismatch no matter where he was on the field.
Yep. Give me. I'll take Gonzalez. I'll take Tony Gonzalez over Kelsey personally. I also think Isaiah Likely could be a top 10 end in the league if he stays healthy.
And how are we measuring this, guys? Are we measuring this as? Because I'm being dead serious, John. I would take Kittle over all of them if you're just talking about a pound for pound tight end.
I would take
a guy who can run a route, a guy who can block, and a guy who can get the yak, like a guy who can catch the ball and get up the field. Like
I'd probably still take Gronk over him.
I think if I was playing,
he blocks too.
I think if I was playing, like if I was playing for 1 year and I knew I only had 1 year to win it all, I'd go Gronk. But if you're telling me I was building a team around this tight end, I'd want a Kittle. Because Kittle is just he does everything so good, like so well. Dude,
this might be a hot take. This might be a hot take, Chris.
Did you see him 2 weeks ago? He had 0 catches, but he was one of the reasons that McCaffrey did anything that game.
Right. No, yeah, I love that attitude. I mean, he plays like a lion in that way. Like he doesn't care what his role is. He just wants to help the team win.
Right.
But I might take Jason Witten over Kittle.
Why? What?
One of the best blocking tight ends of all time. Great hands. Not as fast after the catch or as good at route running necessarily as Kittle, but like found his way open a lot. And he was Jason Witten was a stud. And I hate the Cowboys, so you know how much that means for me.
No, I'm not saying Witten is. I'm not saying Witten's. Witten's great, but I don't think he's on Kittle's level. Overall.
How about that guy in Green Bay? Let me tell you something right now. Probably my least favorite player in the whole league is Tucker Kraft.
Tucker Kraft is breaking tight end records right now, man. So he's got the best yards per route run. I think he's top 5 in the NFL, and he's number 1 for all tight ends. He has the I think in one game he like doubled his yards after the catch.
Yeah.
Dude he is the Packers' #1 offensive weapon. It's not Jacobs anymore. And honestly, Emmanuel Wilson? He looked better than Jacobs last week. So
yeah, but I can't stand him. I can't stand him.
why?
He's he honestly, bro. He reminds me of Ndamukong Suh, like where you only like him if he's on your team. Like he's dirty. He is an asshole.
How's he dirty?
Brother, are you kidding me? Go type in on YouTube Tucker Craft blocks and just watch him go for the knees. And he bitches about Lions guys going for the knees all the time. The offensive PI, the OPI the other day he got away with on a 59-yard reception was BS.
John, look up his.
I can't stand him. I can't stand
John,
him. But he's like with Ndamukong Suh, when he's on your team, you're like, hell yeah.
John, look up what college he went to. Look it up right now. Look up what college he went to.
Just better not be SMU.
No, bro, you're gonna love it.
South Dakota State.
And what are they called, dude?
The Jackrabbits.
The Jackrabbit, dude. The Tucker Craft is an NFL player from the Jackrabbits.
It's nuts. I can't stand him. Lamar looks so pissed.
Right? Like you just go, like just imagine. Ohio State Buckeyes, the Michigan, Oregon Ducks, South Dakota State Jackrabbits.
Your mom says, anyway, I sub because your Lions beat my Ravens, quit the whole team, but you have a good evening. Not enough movement, by the way. I appreciate the sub. Third and 2, minute and 11 left. Dolphins doing what Chris predicted, getting down there to try to tie it. The Ravens blew that up. The whole offense messed up the blocking scheme there.
What was that? Why did they hesitate? That could not have been part of the play.
And now it looks, I mean, they're going for this, yeah.
You have to. You have to go for it. You have to make a statement against this team.
Here comes, dude, if they go for this, here comes a play action throw to Waddle. Nice gopher. Nice. I put a ton on the Ravens minus the point, so I'm on that and plus a couple little tiny parlays.
They can't do a screen. The Ravens are going to be all over a screen here. I don't like play action. I like a 3-step drop, quick pass. 3-step drop, like Waddle going toward the sideline. Yeah, Waddle going toward the sideline, 3-step drop, get it to the sideline. Here we go.
What was that?
3. Oh my God.
Dude, someone ran the wrong route.
He did
probably Waddle.
He did the one. No, Waddle was on the other side.
So who was right next to Achane?
The tight end.
That was on the right side. There were 3 guys lined up. So you got Achane there. 18's on the left of him. There's someone on the right.
Yeah, there was the tight end, the blonde.
Yeah, he did. Dude, wow.
Oh,
that was bad.
Dude, why didn't they just do a quick out to Waddle? He had the one-on-one.
Well, if Dan Campbell was coaching the Ravens, they'd try to score a touchdown here. We'll see what the Ravens do here with Harbaugh. Minute 4. How many timeouts do they have? I can't see. 0. 0. They are throwing.
Yeah, John, right, Rudy. John has the bias of loving his team, 100%.
About what? About hating Tucker Craft?
You can't like Rudy. Okay, Rudy made a joke, like he was just joking around, but I
love Rudy.
But he basically goes, Branch gets ejected for being dirty. He's passionate about the game. Kraft steamrolls a player. He's dirty.
No, and
you cannot call Kraft dirty and not call Branch dirty.
Yes, I can.
Branch
yes, I can.
punched a guy after a game.
Well, you know what, dude? He deserved it. And I'll be honest. The only people who like Tucker Craft, The only people who like Tucker Kraft are people who are on who are Packer fans.
John, it's okay to say you're biased, bud.
Branch is a stud.
I watch a lot of football. I read a lot about football. I've never heard Tucker Kraft is dirty.
Just watch him. You'll see it. And dude, I'm sure I'm a little biased towards the Lions, but listen, I called Sue dirty all the time. Sue's one of the dirtiest players of all time. I call him dirty all the time.
Yeah, he was dirty.
I like other players and other teams. I like Justin Jefferson. I like Van Ginkel. I like Josh Jacobs. I like Golden. But like Tucker Kraft, bro, he's a dick. That's all. You know what I mean? Let's have him on the show.
All right, John, if there was you ready? I'm gonna ask you a serious question, so I want you to think about it. We got halftime coming up.
Okay.
Give me 3 current NFL players that you would not want to have a beer with.
3 current NFL players I would not want to have a beer with.
That's right.
Tucker Kraft.
I love you so much.
Okay.
Just tripling down.
Can I use him for all 3 answers?
No, he can only be one.
All right. Tucker Kraft. Dude, this is going to sound crazy, but probably JJ McCarthy.
Why?
Because he'd start talking about some Zen yoga stuff, and I just like would be bored. And he probably like is one of those guys who's like, I don't put poison into my body, so I won't have a beer. And probably Caleb Williams.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Gopher has a great answer. Tua,
What?
probably brain dead. Tucker Kraft, D-bag, Deshaun Watson. Don't touch me.
I would love to have a beer with Justin Fields. Dude, I'm so happy for him.
Oh, dude, I love Justin Fields. Don't think he's that good, but I love him.
Right. No, this has nothing to do with his talent. Dude,
Yeah.
Getting that win. Right. The Athletic did a really good, like, Robert Mays. I love Robert Mays. Guys, if you don't follow Robert Mays on Twitter and you like football, what are you doing? Follow Robert Mays. He was like, think about what it feels like to be Justin Fields, right? You're one of the best players in existence. You're one of the top recruited high school players. You get recruited to Ohio State. You play your way into a first-round draft pick at Ohio State, beloved at that school.
Not easy to do for an Ohio State QB.
And then all of this happens. Like, all of this happens. It happens with the Bears. It happens with Pittsburgh. You get tossed aside. You were never as good as you thought you were your whole life, right? And then, I don't know, man. And then another team gives you a chance, and then you're a failure again. Like, how many guys have the grace and the dignity to, like, handle that?
Yeah, he's a stand-up dude. By the way, Chris, I need you to get out of the bubble you're living in, man, because Tucker Kraft hate is everywhere in the league outside of Green Bay. On A.J. Dillon's podcast, former Packers running back. I forget if he played somewhere else after that.
Yeah,
by the way, Soulful, thanks for the gift.
He literally plays for Philadelphia right now.
There you go. Soulful, thank you for the gift this up to Tucker Kraft. I appreciate that. That's insane. He said on A.J. Dillon's podcast that he threatens the opposing defense's players to burn down their childhood homes in the middle of games.
What?
He's a psycho. Yes. He's a psycho, dude. He's nuts. And I'm all for some trash talk. What happens on the field stays on the field. But like that was a widely reported story last year. That's a way better question, by the way. Top 3 to have a beer with. Gopher says Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers. Google it, CJ.
Top 3 NFL players to have a beer with.
Stafford for sure is my number one. I mean, watching him chug that beer viral last year or 2 years ago was awesome.
Go, 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 go. Got it. All right, what do you do here, John? You go for the field goal, or you
No, you can't let him kick it after he missed an easy one.
Hail Mary?
I'd Hail Mary it, yeah. Baker Mayfield's in my top 3 for sure.
Oh
so
yeah,
Stafford,
I'm Baker 100%. Dude, there's so many. This is why you can't do this one.
Oh, no, I got it. Very easy for me, and I'm changing my order. 1 is Jameis Winston, 2 is Stafford, 3 is Baker Mayfield. Those are my 3. Easy. And Jason Kelsey would be in there if he was still in the league. What was that? I'm probably trying to get a little closer for the field goal, I guess.
Yeah, let me go. I'd go Baker Mayfield.
Me and Jameis Winston, Chris, just out there stealing crab legs 2 o'clock in the morning after a couple of brewskis. Sorry. You'd go Baker?
Dude, this is really hard. See, this is why I didn't like this question, because there's too many good answers. I'd probably do Baker, Amon-Ra St. Brown. And Drake May.
Drake May, really?
Yeah, Drake and I would get along. We'd be friends if he wasn't famous.
Cold Last Banshee says, my top 3 people I'd have a beer with is John, Ty, and Chris. What a blessing.
That is a blessing.
Sniper Clutch says, David Bakhtiari, Jason Kelsey, and Pat McAfee, all not in the league anymore, but they'd be awesome to have a drink with, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's. What do you want to do? Go through the week. Let's go through the week.
Yeah, let's do week 9. For sure, that's what I was thinking. All right, you wanna host?
Yeah, Gopher, by the way, says his 3 people in the NFL you want on your side in a dark alley: Ray Lewis, Aaron Hernandez, Ray Caruth. Listen, not a bad answer, but I'll take Ndamukong Suh for sure over all those guys.
Dude, give me Penei Sewell.
Yeah, he's a beast. All right, why did it pull up last year?
You want me to do it, John?
I got it. So, all right, starting here at that's noon. Thank God there's no 8:30 games this week. We have the Chicago Bears at the Cincinnati Bengals. Bears are -3. Bengals money line is +130.
Yep.
Yeah, you were shocked when I said give me the Bengals. I think you're taking the Bears.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bears.
Why?
Okay. So the team with like the second best rushing success rate, like almost in the current NFL era, is the Jets against this defense last week with 70% success rate on runs against this team. And so now you got Swift, you got Monanga, you got a better play caller in Ben Johnson, right? Like, you can say what you want about Caleb Williams. They don't even have to throw against this Bengals defense. So give me the Bears. Give me them to do whatever they want. I think Odunze has a big game. I think DJ Moore has a good game. I think Swift has a huge game. And I think the Bears comfortably win by like 5 or more. What's the spread?
What? The spread is Bears -3.
Yeah, so give me the Bears -3. I think they win by at least 5.
Okay, give me the Bengals to win. And here's my simple explanation, my friend. Who do you think has a better defense, legitimately a better defense, the Bears or the Jets?
It's close. Can I check TVOA?
Go ahead.
Okay.
It's the Jets. The Jets have a better defense than the Bears.
You think?
The Bears have,
Let's check.
I know.
Let's check.
The Bears have more
Let's
takeaways, and that's
check
probably the only
stats.
category they lead in.
Here we go. All right, fantasy. Nope, I don't want fantasy. I want DVOA. I just logged in. Sorry, guys. I have to subscribe to this. Okay, here we go. DVOA. All right. Defensive DVOA. Here we go. What are the two teams?
Jets, Bears. And by the way, Brain goes, I mean, the Steelers have a better defense than the Bears, and the Bengals lit them up too. True.
The Chicago Bears are 22nd in total defensive DVOA. The Jets are 31st. So give me the Bears defense.
Yeah, but hear me out. That's a little bit skewed because the Jets can't do anything on offense, and so their defense is always on their heels. Whereas at least the Bears are doing something on offense.
But they do weighted DVOA too. They account for that.
Yeah, but hear me out. Like right now, Sauce Gardner. Like, give me the Jets over the Bears on defense, and the Bengals just put up 38 points against them.
Yeah, because Chase Brown and Samaje Perine ran for over 200 yards. The Jets are they're the literally worst. No, they're the third worst rushing defense in the league. The Bears aren't even close. The Bears are way better against the run than the Jets. Dude, this is going to be a Flacco game, so the Bears are going to be able to dictate the pacing, and they're going to be able to run all over them. I just completely disagree.
The over-under is 51.5, and no one thinks that the Bears are scoring 34. So it's going to be a high-scoring game. Give me the Bengals in a shootout because I don't trust Caleb Williams.
Okay.
By the way, on ESPN, actually, nope, NFL Network, everyone has the Bears winning in a close one. The biggest discrepancy in score is some guy who has them at winning 27-17. All right, let's go to the Minnesota Vikings at your Detroit Lions. Lions actually were -8.5. Now they're -9.5. I don't know if that changed again today, but as of this morning or yesterday evening, the Lions were -9.5. Over-under is only 48.5. The closest game someone has on NFL is 34-24. Everyone else has the Lions winning by more than 14. What are you thinking? Vikings getting some guys back, potentially get Van Ginkel back?
Yeah, I don't care. I think if JJ was at home, I think that they could cover, right? Like, there's part of me that thinks that if he could have time to think, it's not, dude, you know how, John, we've been to Ford Field in games like this, division games. I give me the Lions by all the points.
I'm with you. I could see a backdoor cover. I could see like a 33 to like 17 game late in the early in the fourth. Lions take their foot off the gas. Vikings go down, get a field goal, get one more touchdown. You know, and that's like the only two possessions that kind of happen with the Vikings. Lions go 3-and-out twice. I could see the Vikings with the backdoor cover, but give me the Lions minus the points. I think this is a huge statement game from Detroit. They're coming off a bye week. Dan Campbell's 6-1 as a head coach in Detroit, coming off the bye week, not counting last year's playoff game because that doesn't count in the stat I'm choosing to share. And so, I just really do think they're going to be ready. Lions are healthy, and I think this is like, if you're a Vikings fan, this is JJ's worst nightmare.
Right.
And it's your worst nightmare for him, for the whole league. And who cares? I don't think anyone should care whether or not JJ does well this game. Like,
right.
It's his third game. I
agree.
Right? Like, who cares? It doesn't matter. He's playing a great defense.
Guys, John, so before 2 weeks ago, when we played the Bucks, who were your top 3 current MVP candidates?
I mean, Baker Mayfield, Drake May,
Jonathan Taylor,
or Daniel Jones.
Okay. What did Baker do against a beat-up Lions defense at Ford Field?
Nothing. Yeah.
So
Vikings doesn't have as many weapons. But
Vikings fans, you cannot You cannot judge JJ on what happens in this game. No way.
No, you can't. And Matthew, unless he goes 350 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 80% completion,
Oh well, you're right. Then you lock
then
it
you can
in,
be
baby.
high on him. But
Right.
Matthew said if Darnold was QB, Vikings would win. The Vikings were objectively better last year with Darnold twice and lost both times, including to our decimated defense in the last game of the season by double digits.
Yes, that is correct.
So I disagree. Panthers at Packers. Gosh, I hate that the Packers just have a free win here. Packers are minus 13.5. Over-under is 44.5. So people are thinking the Packers win this like 35-10, 35-7.
Yeah, I think
Right?
this is a big
30 to
Emmanuel Wilson
13.
game. Dude,
You really?
James Cook just cooked this defense. No, I'm just making fun of Josh Jacobs. No, I think the Packers are going to be able to do whatever they want on offense. I think I also want to gas up Jordan Love a little bit. I think that if you don't watch a lot of Packers ball, you might have seen his like Hail Mary throw and his awful throw that Tucker Kraft had the OPI on, and just be like, okay, Jordan Love is lucky. Dude, he was slinging it that whole game. If he plays like that, the Packers are going to be incredibly difficult to beat, let alone when they finally get their run game going, because Jacobs couldn't do anything. So, yeah, give me the Packers any way they want, via the run or the pass against this Panthers team.
Okay. I hear you. Everything you said about Jordan Love. I think he played a great game. He also threw up like 5 50-50 balls that somehow just dropped into the lap while surrounded by dudes.
It was 2.
It felt like 5.
It was 2.
It felt like 5.
And again, they were back. And don't get me wrong, they were backbreakers for sure for the Pittsburgh Steelers. But he was slinging all game. He had 20 straight completions. John, do you know the last NFC North quarterback to do that?
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. Okay, it's an impressive stat.
Yeah, I will be rooting my ass off for the Panthers to pull up some miracle. I'm not betting the game. I'm definitely not taking the Packers minus 13.5. Like, I don't have they beaten a team by that much?
I think so.
Us, maybe.
Yeah, like maybe the Lions.
Like they just have not looked dominant except for the second half of last week. So I won't touch that from a betting perspective, but I'm with you on the Packers. Broncos Texans. This is interesting. I have on good authority that Tyler is picking the Texans this week.
Yeah. I struggle. So Surtain is out with the pec injury. But like, John, let's be realistic here. Because both of these defenses are amazing, right?
Yep.
You got to like the Broncos offense more than the Texans offense, right?
Yeah, well, especially after last week. Like, I was really down on Bo Nix last week. And of course, all the Broncos fans have been all over me on social media and in my stream because he lit up the worst secondary in the league in Dallas, which good for him. Like, he should have done that. Bo Nix can prove a lot to me this week against the Texans defense. I'd be a lot more confident in him winning a couple playoff games if he goes out there and wins this game in any way, any fashion. Yeah. Like, protect the ball, have a decent completion percentage, look comfortable in the pocket. I'll feel really good about Bo Nix. I took the Broncos, Chris. I don't love it. I'm not like super confident about it.
Isn't that interesting? Like, I don't know, John. I like tell me right now. Part of me says that the Texans are better, but I just don't see how their offense can do anything against that front. Like, what are they going to do? Like, Stroud's going to have to play just as good as he did against the 49ers.
Yep.
So I just feel like the Texans have less margin for error. So I'm going to pick the Broncos.
All right. So we're both on the Broncos. Texans are minus 1.5. Listen to the score of these. I just think this is interesting from the NFL.com. We've got someone taking the Broncos 21-20. Someone taking the Texans 24-22. Texans 23-20. Broncos 21-19. Broncos 21-18.
Yeah. No one wants to commit.
No one wants to commit.
No one wants to say with their chest who's going to win this game.
All of them within a field goal is nuts. But yeah, so Chris and I are both on the Broncos. All right, we got Falcons at Patriots. The Patriots are minus 5.5.
Who are the Falcons, man?
They're bad. I'm not touching them again all season from a betting perspective. I will probably hammer the Patriots minus 5.5.
Wow. My issue with the Patriots is they've done all this through Drake May. They don't have much of a rush game right now, which worries me. Like, how sustainable is that?
Right.
The pass defense of the Falcons has been better than the rush defense this year. Like, kind of where you can get them is up the middle with your runs against those linebackers and their defensive tackles. So I don't know, man. Yeah, John, I think I like the Patriots. I think I don't like the points.
I'm
think it's a
seeing like
lot.
a Patriots like 30-20 or 23 type game. And but
Yeah.
they cover in both those. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I worry about the Patriots defense too. They have like a couple studs at each level, but they're exploitable, man. And they haven't played a great schedule. So I want people like this is my problem, bro. Because all I want to do is gas up Drake May because he has been amazing.
He's been great.
This is the NFL. Every team is to a level good. But man, he's not playing dogs every week. He's not playing Houston every week, Seattle. He's not playing some of these defenses that get after him. And I don't know if the Falcons will either. So yeah, give me the Patriots. I don't love the 5.5.
So just so you know, out of the 5 picks from the guys at NFL, only one, they all picked the Patriots, but only one has the Falcons covering. They have the Patriots winning 24-20.
Okay.
So everyone else has the Patriots covering. We have Niners at Giants. Explain to me, like I am 5 years old and have never watched football, why the Giants are only plus 124 and the Niners only minus 2.5 to win this game.
Wait, what do you
No
think?
Scataboo. I mean, the Niners should win this game 27-10.
I think they kind of got exposed by think about it, John. Like, you're not terrified that they couldn't get home against that O-line?
No, I'm a little bit, but like I was terrified. I didn't think the Niners have been good all year, and they keep winning.
But dude, they could do nothing against the worst offensive line in football, man. So I think what people are thinking is, as long as Dable has a decent game plan, the 49ers aren't going to get home. Like, Dart's going to be able to do what he wants.
I'm also not completely sold on Dart yet. Like, I think he's had great games. I like his ability to escape and throw on the run. He's made some great throws. I just go back to like the moments that really matter, like the interception that cost him that game a couple weeks back. Yeah,
There's Lamar.
I don't know, man.
There goes Lamar.
Game's on?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been missing it for a minute and a half.
3rd and 6.
I'm taking the Niners.
Okay.
Who are you taking?
Give me the Niners in a close game.
Okay. Colts Steelers. Colts are 7-1. Steelers are 4-3. Colts are -3 on the road. Steelers just made a couple of trades, or one trade, and picked someone up. I mean, I'm just slamming the Colts -3.
Yeah, give me the Steelers.
What? To win?
Yeah. So, dude, I know, right, John?
Sit back and sip this while I listen.
You guys ready? These two teams are almost identical in every single category, minus one player, John. Do you know who that player is?
Jonathan Taylor.
It's Jonathan Taylor. So I think that the Steelers are home. I do. Don't get me wrong. I want to believe in the Colts magic. But pound for pound, like, they don't have dudes on defense. They're exploitable. Like, I don't know. I think away against the Steelers, I think the Steelers can win this, man. And I'm gonna pick them.
Wow. I'm shocked. Let me just go over the reason why I'm all over the Colts in this matchup. Tucker Kraft, 7 receptions, 143 yards against the Steelers at Pittsburgh, 2 tutties. Christian Watson, 4 receptions, 85 yards. Romeo Doubs, 3 receptions, 44. Malik Heath, 3 receptions, 29. Emmanuel Wilson, 3 for 26. Savion Williams, 1 for 8 and a tutty. Luke Musgrave, 1 for 5. Matthew Golden, 3 for 4. Like, the Packers threw the ball wherever they wanted to. And as much as I hated how it looked and hated how the Packers offense played, I think the Colts have a way better offense than the Packers right now.
I don't
And
disagree.
so I think they're going to score.
I think it's closer.
Score at will.
So I think it's closer than you think. Okay. And the Colts defense is nowhere near as good as the Packers.
True. But the Steelers offense has showed me almost nothing this year. Like, the most exciting plays I've seen them make were against the Jets, who we already talked about, and probably the Vikings. And that wasn't that exciting either.
In the first half. Okay, so who are you taking right now head to head, the Packers or the Colts? Assuming it's in Lambeau.
Assuming it's in Lambeau, I'm taking Green Bay. If it's in Indy, I'm taking the Colts.
Okay. So even with that stipulation, okay, so it's in Pittsburgh, okay, and it was 16-7 at halftime.
Right.
Pittsburgh was up.
All-time Steelers choke for sure.
So I think people are. I think sometimes we have these blowouts, right? Like week 8, guys. Week 8 was the week of the blowouts. There was hardly any game within 9 points. There were a lot of 2-score wins last week, but like the NFL is parity. And I think that if the Steelers can keep this close by the fourth quarter, they're home. I think they get the win.
Does it change your mind at all that the over-under for this game is 50.5?
No.
Because for me, it's just Vegas is clearly on the Colts to score a bunch of points, and can the Steelers match them is kind of how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I think they can.
All right, so I'm on the Colts. Chris is on the Steelers. That's an exciting one. We're both on the Chargers over the Titans. No need to even talk about that one, right?
Yeah, the Titans are a mess, man. I feel bad for Cam Ward.
Yeah, me too. He also does not look good, but doesn't have a lot of opportunities. Saints, Rams. Rams are -14. I'm not touching that. It's too much, but the Rams should roll at home. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm taking the Rams. I think Puka's back. Give me the Rams.
Now explain
and
this
by the
to
way,
me.
what do we know about Chuck? Dude, we know nothing. Right? Spencer Rattler was the 21st rated quarterback. So what does that say about the other 11 quarterbacks in the NFL that they're benching this guy?
Yeah.
I think I don't like the play by the franchise. I think they're just going for the first overall pick. Yeah, give me the Rams by a lot.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Also, benching him is nuts for Tyler Shuck.
Thank you. Like,
what are we doing?
What are we doing? Rattler has not. Dude, he's been one of the most. Like, if you told me before the season what he was going to be the first 6 weeks, I'd be like, what? Why'd they draft Shuck?
Yep.
Like, he's been playing fine. He's not the reason they're losing. Okay, he was the reason they lost against the Bears, but not any other game.
If Shuck wins a playoff game in his entire career, I will tattoo.
I'm in, John. Whatever you're about.
Tattoo.
Same. Deal.
Shuck
Me too.
is the GOAT on my ass. All right.
Same, John. 100%. 100%. I'm with you there.
All right. Jags at Raiders. Explain this to me like I'm 5. That people are picking the Raiders.
Yeah,
Jags are -3.
I love
Jags
that.
win.
Yeah.
You love the okay. Yeah.
I'm with you.
I'm not going to bet -3 because like I'm not super confident in the Jags. Like I love their defense, but Geno Smith has looked so bad.
But there's no offense that's looked worse in the NFL than the Raiders lately, man.
Yeah.
It's just bad.
You got to think that Pete Carroll's going to have them at least fighting for something after the last game they played. They were they were out of it in the third quarter. The Chiefs bench Mahomes. They're taking knees with 2:30 left.
Right.
I mean, you got to think they're going to have some fight. So I get the spread a little bit.
It's never going to be that bad again. But man, it's not going to be like super good either.
Yeah. I'm with you there. How about this game, dude? Game of the week, in my opinion. I wish they were already flexing. Give me a Lamar Jackson touchdown here because then I just need Achane and I'm rich.
This is a Henry touchdown all day.
Just get to the one. Oh, run it.
Play action.
Wide open. Is that Mark Andrews for a nope?
No. Someone named
third
Kohler.
string tight end. The third string tight end, Charlie Kohler. 3 tight end touchdowns.
What's your game of the week, John?
Well, it should be flexed to Sunday Night Football or Monday Night Football. It's Chiefs at Bills, baby.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Chiefs are minus 2.5. Over under set at 52.5. Bills are plus 110 money line. And Chris, I didn't think for more than 3 seconds about this game.
What'd you say?
I said I didn't think about this game for more than 3 seconds and I made my picks earlier today. If it was Sunday Night Football, I might take the Bills for some reason. I don't know. Get that crowd's crazy on prime time. Or Monday night, same thing. You're telling me this game's at 3:30 and the Bills have looked like how they've looked recently and the Chiefs have looked like how they've looked recently? I'm all over the Chiefs. All over it. Give me the Chiefs minus 2.5. Give me the Chiefs to win the game. Give me the under 52.5.
Give me the Bills. This is
Really?
I think this is a statement game for them.
Well, it sure would be because their offense has not looked great outside of James Cook and Josh Allen.
Yeah,
And
no,
maybe
give me
Kincaid
so
when he's
so
healthy.
give me. I can see it happening, dude. It's gonna be an orchestra, and it's gonna come down to the last drive, and I think the Bills have the ball. I think that's just what I'm thinking. So give me the Bills. And I'm so excited for that game.
Our friend Jeremy, proud of Detroit, hates fantasy football and really kind of hates sports betting. Says, nothing makes me happier than watching a TD vulture like this because I know fantasy football players are sick.
Yeah, I love fantasy football, Jeremy, and I feel fine. I don't care.
I love it. All right. We got 2 games left, and we'll just keep watching this game and having our fun watch party. Seahawks at Commanders. Somehow the Seahawks are only minus 3. I will probably hammer that. Whatever I win this weekend, I will probably put on the Seahawks minus 3.
Yeah, I even in Washington, I think this is going to be a really hard game unless we don't know as much about Sam Darnold's injury.
Yeah, but that'd be crazy. You're right, though. That I wouldn't be shocked. But bro, McLaurin again, out again. I mean, insane.
Yeah,
The
I
Seahawks
think
have looked amazing this year outside of 2 games, and even those 2 games were close.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you, John. I'm on the Seahawks here at Washington.
Like, Chris, some people like the over under 47.5. The disrespect for the Seahawks. They're putting up 30 this game for sure. Unless, like you said, Darnold's more hurt than they're letting on. Bless you.
Yeah.
Jeremy, I want Washington's best shot, and I want to beat him by 100. So.
Yeah, same. Yeah, we have a defensive coordinator who knows how to spy a quarterback now. Give me all of Washington, Jeremy.
Yeah, give me McLaurin. I want him healthy for us. All right, last game, Monday Night Football, an absolute barn burner. Cowboys are at home, 3-4-1 against the 2-5 Arizona Cardinals. The Cowboys are minus 2.5, and the over/under is 54.5. And everyone on the NFL Network has picked the Cowboys, except for one person who has the Cardinals winning 28-27. Kyler Murray is back. Battlefield did release no new Call of Duty.
Dude, wait, Kyler's back? Give me Dallas.
Kyler's back.
Dallas all day.
Come on, man. The disrespect.
Kyler Murray's not a good football player.
Dallas up.
Dallas will put 2 6'6" linemen in so that Kyler can't see, and it's over.
Yeah. The Cardinals are winning this game. I think I might have picked Dallas. Hold on, let me check.
Oh my God, I wish it was in Arizona so you could be even more wrong. But it's in Dallas. No, give me the Cowboys. Yeah, Rudy, he is Pikachu. My son is
the Cardinals. Good for me.
My son is dressing as Pikachu tomorrow for his first official Halloween costume. Yeah, give me the Cowboys and give me texting John all night laughing.
Wow, really?
All right.
I will take everything Chris, I will take.
God, that was so bad.
Everything I win this weekend, I'm putting on the Seahawks minus 3. And then when I win all of that, I'm putting it on the Cardinals to win.
Okay. All
because
right.
I don't
wait,
I don't
can you just Venmo me that so you don't waste it?
Sure. Nope. I don't appreciate your heightism, Chris, against Kyler Murray.
Dude, it just keeps playing out, man. And the way he doesn't throw the ball over the middle, and the way all of a sudden all of his
Chris, the
teammates
Cowboys
start doing
defense is
better when he's hurt.
the Cowboys defense is so bad.
Yeah, and Kyler Murray is
So
worse.
bad. Disagree.
Kyler Murray will find a way to turn the ball over.
All right. We disagree, and that's fine. We've disagreed on like 4 picks. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Goof says, can I make fun of Chris's short arms? Oh, never mind. He said Kyler's short arms. Dang it. Sure, Goof. Go ahead. I'm staying live for this whole game, by the way.
Yeah, I'll hang with you, bud.
Love when a massive Ravens -7.5 is looking good in the halfway through the third quarter.
I would love that Cardinals Cowboys game at 3 and that Kansas City Buffalo game on Monday night. Oh my God. Sometimes the Dolphins just look so bad. I'll be right back, JB.
Yep. Yeah, and you know what's crazy, Bailey, and to what Chris just said, like, that was probably a top 3 strength of Mike McDaniel's play calling in his career there. I mean, I think some of us forget, myself included sometimes, that like the Dolphins were doing almost whatever they wanted on offense. 2 years ago, for sure. A little bit last year, not so much when they had some injuries. But like that was his calling card, was calling plays. And it has not been good this year. And frankly, it makes you wonder like what is wrong with the offense, because like how can you go from being so good at it to so bad? Makes me actually think of and wonder about Kevin O'Connell. I don't know. I'm curious. I don't know if Gopher's still here or not. Russ just scored. Yes. I love Russ, dude. Let's go. Gopher, I'm glad you're here. What are your thoughts on O'Connell? I've been gassing him up for years. I think O'Connell, I've called him the QB whisperer. I'm fine with teams doing that. But there's a lot of Vikings fans who are like ready for him to go already. I'm like shocked. What are your thoughts on that?
What Vikings fans are ready for him to
Oh,
go?
lots of them are saying it's his fault that they didn't keep Daniel Jones or Darnold, that it's his fault that Darnold, looked like he did against the Rams, and that it was his play calling and not Darnold's fault. And Gopher says, I hate KOC. I've hated him for years. His whole culture is a fraud. He's a horrendous play caller. He said, I don't know a single Vikings fan I'm buddies with who likes him. And Gopher's a cool dude. Like,
wow.
Yeah. I haven't met him in person yet, but like, he goes, he's not whisper QBs. Darnold's better now than he was at Minnesota. He is. He definitely is. He's making throws I never saw make in Minnesota. JB, is Igmika Igbuka going to be Rookie of the Year? Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it won't be Cam Ward.
Right.
Won't be Browns Q.
Won't be Hunter. Igbuka.
Yeah. Who's the Giants D lineman?
Oh, Burns. No, the other one. Abdul Carter. Right?
Yeah, he probably won't win over Igbuka. I mean, he's killing it. Tyler Warren, you know what? Tyler Warren could win it. If he he's on a tear. Jeremy said Tyler Warren. He could.
I think right now, if the trajectory stays the way it is, it's Igbuka. But dude, T-Mac and Warren are right there.
Yeah, T-Mac's good.
T-Mac looks better than Igbuka, but he's just on the Panthers.
It should be Tate Ratledge, but no one's gonna talk about that. Also, if Judkins keeps it up, true, good point. He could also win.
Nah. No.
One last thing from Gopher here on
suspension. Judkins won't win, period.
One last thing from Gopher here on the subject of O'Connell says, Doesn't play to strengths of his QB. Looks amazing if his QB has a ton of time because we have unreal wide receivers who get open downfield, but refuses to adjust when his QB has 0 time. Still 5-step drops with all deep routes. Interesting.
I think it's hard to say.
What about Jackson Dart? I mean, they win. If they win 7 games, it almost has to be Jackson Dart, right?
But then he
I just
missed
don't think.
those
I don't
first
think they're
4
gonna.
games.
I don't think. I don't care. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're
Like
gonna win
every
7
other
games.
rookie we've talked about, John has made an impact since week 1. Warren's made an
Right.
impact since week 1. Ibuka has made an impact since week 1. T-Mac has made an impact since week 1. Like, so Dart had those first few weeks missed because of Russell Wilson. And I'm not saying that's fair, but
Right. But it's Tate Ratledge. If we're being honest.
And it's not close. No, he's
If
not
we're being
even
honest.
he's not even the best rookie offensive lineman this year.
Yeah, but he's the best rookie offensive lineman on the Super Bowl team,
I love you, dude.
which is super exciting. Yeah, Dart playing well after losing Neighbors, and then if he continues to do it after losing Scatterboo would be crazy.
Yeah, Dart's been super fun to watch. I also really like Theo Johnson. I think he's the sophomore tight end on the Giants. I think he's got a lot of potential.
I just love Ratledge, though. By the way, like I have not seen one credible source give me a good reason why the Vikings kept Wentz in instead of putting their third stringer in. I understand wanting to keep JJ until he's 100% healthy. I get that, especially against a good Lions team coming up.
Yeah, Zabel's been great.
But why'd they leave him in? Like he was, dude, I was watching the game on mute on our Uber home from a comedy show from Chicago with Jody. And I was like, he's wincing every time he does every snap.
You could almost say he was wincing.
I was going to make the joke, Chris, but
I'm a dad now.
I mean, Chris, I must have seen him wince 6 or 7 times.
Yeah. No,
Hey, you think of the tier 2, 53 months, man. Appreciate you, dude.
I think, he had no business being in that game.
Rusty got a goal and an assist. Gosh, I love it. Sorry about your bet, Gopher, but I love Rust.
Is he still on the Penguins?
Yeah. Only until the Red Wings trade for him. Yes! Tackle him! Come on, Lamar! Run one in.
I love you, John. But this is going to Henry.
Chris, I had a $25 bet to win $1,000 that the only thing didn't cash on Monday night was a Xavier Worthy touchdown.
That was a great throw by Lamar.
It was. A little sidearm. Little Brett Favre.
Dude, he just never used to have those throws in his game. And the last, 2.5 years, he's just been lethal throwing the football.
Go. Touchdown. Oh, flag.
Bateman.
Jeremy says he's going to bet after this TD.
I'll give the Dolphins one more drive.
Holding defense. You're going to go to bed. You're going to leave too?
Yeah. If the Dolphins don't
do
something.
You just said, I'll stay up with you, JB. Oh, you can do what you want. I'll play Arc Raiders.
Yeah, I got to be up early. If the Dolphins do something, I'm in.
I'll be up early too. I have to stream at 7. I might do a little Arc Raiders tonight, chat. I don't know.
What is that?
It's the super viral game. It just came out. I think it got released today officially after the beta. And Ty and Tim and Cloaks here playing all day today. I had 500,000 viewers on Twitch a couple hours ago, and my chat's been begging me to play it.
What's it about? What's the game?
No clue. No clue. Someone compared it to Delulu.
I don't know what that is.
Fortnite. It's you can kind of team random people in Delulu. You can there's proximity chat and you can team up with people. I think it's a little bit like that. But
okay. It's an extraction shooter. Got it.
Okay. Is that what someone said?
Yeah, Jeremiah.
Yeah. I don't know what extraction shooter means, but I'm gonna try it.
I don't know what extraction shooter means.
I'm not a gamer, Chris. I'm trying though, dude. Chris, I was literally flown out by Epic Games this past week. They've invited 25 top creators, their words, not mine. And I was in a room with a bunch of people who have made Fortnite their life for the last 10 years. And I've played it on stream for 8 years, but like I just load up and play. I don't know the story, I don't know the lore. And listening to these experts, content creators talk about like people in the game and stories, and I literally was like, "Who's this guy? Who's Jonesy?" And Jonesy's like the main character in Fortnite. It was very eye opening. I'm gonna dive in a little more into that kind of stuff in my stream so I can not be an idiot.
Yeah.
Like the vice president of Fortnite like gets up, he goes, "What's everyone's favorite Fortnite season?" And I could not tell you one chapter or season. I haven't. What was the one with Spider-Man hands? And everyone else was like, Chapter 3, Season 4. And I'm like, no idea. Don't know my kids' birthdays. Goof says, struggle to add vanilla to your baked goods? Try out Extraction Shooter. Jeremy wants to know, Chris, how to bet on the Dolphins going 3 and out next drive. You're muted. Yeah. Still muted. I did see that Code Last Banshee, the Lions fan that bought another person who was at their first game a Lions jersey. That was so sweet. That was fun, man, Casey. I can hear now. Nope, no, I can't. Lost you again. Nope. Chris is just trying to get out, chat. He's like, oh, audio issues. Paper bag heads brings me back, Jeremy. Brings me back. Nope. Check. Let me make sure it's not on my end, Chris. Nope. Are you muted in Discord on accident? Go for it. I didn't download it, dude. I downloaded Arc. And that's why I don't bet kids. Why? Second and long for the Dolphins. Because they already didn't go 3 and out. Oh, okay. The learning curve, I feel like, is going to be even crazier for me on RedSec, though. And why is it called RedSec, by the way, chat?
Hello.
Now I can hear you.
Let's go.
What'd you do? What happened?
Nothing. Dude, it was working, and so I hit the mute button on my microphone. Like my actual mic, I hit the mute button, and then I unhit it, and now you could hear me.
Weird. I think you're right, man, Casey. I do think the Dolphins will probably unload some players. Because, bro, they've got to do, I think they probably have to fire everybody. They probably got to fire their GM, fire their coach. You're looking at a full reset here, dude. Tua will be on the Vikings next year. Just kidding.
All right, ready?
Yep.
John, give me, and then chat. You guys give me a 2. because I think I would want him on my team. Give me where do you want to see Mike McDaniel be the offensive coordinator if he gets fired?
Well, with his play calling this year, Chris, nowhere.
Dude, it looks great. Do you see A-Chain was wide open just there? Tua just underthrew him by 6 yards.
It's been bad play calling though today. Like
no, it hasn't.
Fourth and 3, Chris. You were like, do an out. He went for the end zone and.
But you're gonna hate me. I don't know the story.
Oh my gosh. Couple people saying LSU.
Dude, give me him. Give me him as the O coordinator of the Falcons, dude.
The Falcons are ass. Like, dude,
now,
they're so
now
bad.
with him as the O coordinator, bro.
No, that's probably not a bad hire.
Raiders? Oh, yes.
Honestly, Steelers.
Oh, I mean, he doesn't fit their current kind of scheme with the kind of skill players they have.
No one does.
I'd like him in a place like Atlanta where he's got Drake London, he's got Bijan. Oh my God, he'd be so good.
And he dropped it.
Like, look, that's not McDaniel's fault. He's wide open.
McDaniel's to the Saints. I mean, Kellen Moore's an offensive-minded guy.
Yeah, Kellen Moore's been fine, man. They just got to get a quarterback. They've got some holes.
Who calls plays in for the Chargers? Is it Harbaugh?
No, it's the guy from the Ravens, isn't it? What's his name? Old dude, Norv Turner. No, not
Norv Turner.
Not Norv Turner, right? Oh, Greg Roman. Yeah, Greg Roman.
I take Mike McDaniel over him.
Old school dude, but they're passing a lot more than they used to. Yeah, he was with Baltimore. He was always a run first guy, man, and it seems like this year with Herbert, he's been super crazy with the pass game. All right, John, you ready?
Yeah.
So, give me there are only 4 teams that will win the Super Bowl. What are they?
Only 4 teams will win the Super Bowl.
Who are they?
Chiefs, Lions, Packers, Bills.
Okay.
And maybe I replace the Bills with the Rams.
Yeah. I think I'm so high on the Chiefs in the AFC that I pick 3 NFC teams.
Yeah, I might sub Rams for Bills because the NFC is nuts, but I need people to understand that the Lions are going to beat the Packers by 40 points on Thanksgiving, and it's not going to be like, I can't wait. I can't wait to shit on the Vikings this weekend. I cannot wait to play I don't even care about the Eagles game. Like, we'll probably win that one too. Don't care. Give me the Vikings. Give me the Packers. Can't wait, Chris. I have not looked forward to regular season games like this week and Thanksgiving in a long time.
So Rudy goes, y'all think the Colts are a regular season fluke? No. I think, dude, I think Shane Steichen has them going in the right direction. Dude, Rudy, I think the Colts are the Patriots +1. Right? And it's not even Daniel Jones. I just don't think I don't think that defense can hang with the Bills. I don't think that defense can hang with the Chiefs. And when you've got these exotic, they haven't gone against a guy like Spagnuolo. They haven't gone against a defense like that yet. And I think they're in for a little bit of an awakening when that happens. Let's look. Here we go. Okay.
Derrick Henry, jeez.
So the best defense they played all year, they still put up 29 points, but they only won because of a penalty, and that's the Broncos. Okay? And the Broncos are by no means the standard of the AFC. Here's the defenses they've played so far this year: the Dolphins, the Broncos, the Rams, the Titans, the Raiders, the Cardinals, the Chargers, the
Cardinals
Titans.
have a good D.
Okay? Here's who they're going against in the next 4 weeks. Okay? Well, hey, we'll learn a lot more in the next month. Steelers, Falcons, Chiefs, Texans. If they make it out of that 3-1, no, 3
What if they
and
make
1.
out of it? They'll make out of that 2-2.
If they make it out of that 3-1, then I'll put them in that category. But I think
they're there for me, bro. They're a top 4 AFC team for me. Top 3.
They haven't played anybody.
Like I would not bet on the Colts to beat the Bills in the playoffs. I would not bet on the Colts to beat the Ravens in the playoffs.
To me,
I wouldn't bet on the Colts to beat the
ready?
Chiefs, and that's it. I put them at 4.
Name a playoff team with all the Chargers injuries. Name a playoff team they beat. It's the Rams. That they played. I guess so. They played the Broncos and the Rams. Those are the 2 playoff teams they've played. They lost to the Rams by 7, and they should have lost to the Broncos. So they have not beat, to me, a playoff caliber team yet. That's my issue with them, man.
They're just so fun to watch. The Colts remind me of the Lions last year.
The Colts remind me of the Lions 2 years ago.
That's fine too.
When we went to the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, that Lions team was very good, and they probably should have done that. But dude, what people I think are sleeping on, like who aren't Lions fans this year, it's a very good team. Obviously, top to bottom, it's in my opinion, it's the best roster in football. They what I said before the season, Chris, was I think the Lions will have the best defense in the league this year, and they're on the way. They're on the way to doing it. They're number 1 DVOA.
They are not anymore.
Well, they were because of the bye week, but they were.
They're 3rd now.
And their defense is so good, dude. It's everything we were missing last year against the Commanders. It's what we were missing a little bit against the Niners the year before in the playoffs. And
they are you're right. They are number 1
overall, right? They're like 3rd. They're 1st against the run and 3rd against the pass, I think. And then I think, do they put special teams in there? I think special teams are 5th.
Yeah, the Detroit. Wow. So it goes, ready? The 5 best defenses by DVOA. Detroit, Houston, LA, Seattle, Denver.
Yeah. And wow. I'm a believer of defense wins championships. And before the year started, I said if they stay healthy, which I mean they've had some secondary injuries, but they're all coming back. I said that they could be the best defense in the league this year, and I really do think they will be and are. Like, it's nuts, dude. And I don't know why like the national media is not talking about it a ton.
Oh my God, Dolphins. Okay.
DJ Reed was balling out before his injury. He's coming back. Arnold was doing fine.
I think part of the reason the national media is not on Detroit as much, and again, they're high. Like Detroit's like top 3 in every national media power rankings right now. But like I think the reason
by the way, they're 1 in most. So
and I think the reason they're not getting maybe some of that media time is because every single one of these national media outlets was wrong. The narrative that they wrote in the offseason about the Lions was wrong. And right. Brain drain, like, right. We can all quote it. Jeremy can absolutely quote it, right? Because he was living it. He had to hear it all the time. Can Detroit survive the braid trade? Lost both of their coordinators. And I just don't see them. NFC North is a tough, and they all look so stupid right now.
Yeah. So my question for the chat right now, before we maybe play some art tonight, keep watching this football game, is the Lions schedule in the next few weeks. They have Vikings at home, at Commanders, at Eagles, home against the Giants, home against the Packers. That's 5 games. Okay. Vikings at home in Detroit, at Commanders, at Eagles, home against the Giants, home against the Packers. 5 games. My question for you in the chat is, and answering Chris's too, what does the Lions' record need to be in those 5 games for people to think they'll win the Super Bowl? I think you're already kind of dumb if you don't think they can win the Super Bowl. Like any top 8 team can, and they're clearly that.
I think we have to go
What?
4-1, man.
4-1. A lot of people are saying 4-1, Chris. Everyone actually has said 4-1. So
Yeah, I think we have to beat. I think we have to beat either the Packers or the Eagles, and we have to sweep the rest.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
And again, I'm not saying we have to do that to win the Super Bowl, because I don't believe that. I think we can squeak in and compete. But I think to get that kind of attention, I think we have to go 4-1.
All right, so what's the record right now is what, 5-2?
Yeah.
So let's say they beat the Vikings 6-2. Let's say they beat the Commanders. I'm really not worried about them at all. 7-2. Eagles would be a great game. I think that's Sunday Night Football, by the way. Could be Monday, but I think it's Sunday Night Football. That's a big game on the road. Tough place to play in Philly. Let's just say they lose that game. I think they win, but let's just say they lose. So that's 2-1. Let's say they beat the Giants at home. That's 3-1. So now they're 5-2. So 6-2, 7-2, 7-3, 8-3. And they lose to the Packers 8-4. I don't think they will. I'm just saying, let's say they do.
Yep.
And then they beat the Cowboys the very next week on national TV. Puts them at 9. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't. I'm going to say 3-2, but I think 4-1 is right for what you're saying. Like media, national attention, 4-1. But I think 3-2 in that stretch is fine.
I agree. No, I agree completely, John. But 3-2 in that stretch gives the division to Green Bay.
Right, 100%. Especially with their schedule coming up. I'm excited to watch Green Bay play Philly, bro. I mean, they played them tough last year, and Green Bay looked awful on offense last year against Philly, and they still were in that game in the fourth quarter. You remember that game? Like
it was
Green Bay had a bunch of.
Wasn't it week 1?
No, I'm talking about like week 1 of the playoffs. I'm talking about the playoff game.
Okay, yeah.
In Philly, and like Green Bay was in it in the fourth, and they didn't look good once all game. Green Bay, I think they had a special teams turnover. Maybe they may have gotten a turnover as well against Hurts, but Green Bay had a chance in the fourth quarter to go down and do something, and they were just beat up. I mean, no Watson, obviously no Matthew Golden yet, wasn't drafted. Josh Jacobs was a little banged up. The offensive line was bad. Everyone's injured at the end of every year, but they just had no one. And so, but they kept it close. And I think the Eagles were a lot better last year than they are this year. And Nas was like, are you counting out the Eagles? I'm not. The Eagles are the 4th best team in the NFC, in my opinion, right now. If they lose AJ Brown, though, if they trade him for some reason, like.
So is your top 3 Lions, Packers, Rams?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't hate that.
Yeah,
I think the Packers deserve the 3 spot.
And the Packers probably deserve the 1 spot, but that loss to the Browns was so bad, and like the almost loss to the Cardinals. Like the best Packers win of the season was the Lions week 1, and we just were clearly not ready for that game. Like that. Blame anyone you want. I don't give a shit. Like we just did not look good. Our O-line wasn't ready. Hutch doesn't look anywhere near now like he did week 1. I mean, that's anyone disagree? What Packers' best win? Lions week 1. And we looked awful.
I mean, their best football was against Pittsburgh. That second half.
Second half for sure. Probably first half against us and second half against Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And then you saw LaFleur get a little ballsy, which I liked. I hated as a Lions fan, but liked against the Cardinals when he went for it on that 4th down was huge against them, dude. Like that's a 50-50 shot on whether or not he's going to kick a field goal or go for it on fourth there, and that won the game.
Dude, I'm completely over these fourth down. Uh-oh, one sec.
I can still hear you.
Camden just sat up. He's back down.
What a stud.
Yeah, I think if the Lions, John, I think if we fix our third down problems, we're the best team in the NFL. Full stop. So let's see if we took the necessary steps in the bye week to kind of self-scout and get in a position where that's who we are. Are you muted? You're just not talking.
No, sorry. I was just dialing in.
Yeah,
What's your concern level if we lose to the Vikings?
Oh, I'm down bad. We have no business losing this game, John.
I'm with you. I just wanted to know your concern level.
Wow, they took that play back from A-Chain.
Yep, 2nd and 10.
Wow. Yeah, John, I think part of the reason why we were predicted to have one of the hardest schedules is because of how good the NFC North was predicted to be. And where the Bears and the Vikings are right now, I think that the Packers and the Lions caught a break.
Yes, I agree. Oh my, how do you drop that pick?
Roquan Smith? What?
Tua, what are you looking at? He's in the middle of the field. All right, snap. He's staring at a guy. Oh, look, he stared at a guy the entire time. Roquan literally followed Tua's eyes the entire play. That's why Stafford throws no lookers. That's crazy.
If 82 just cuts that upfield, it's a touchdown, by the way.
That's the third time on this drive that they ran that exact play.
That looked like interference,
Tight end,
too. What a catch.
Tight end dropped it. 19 caught it.
Dude, that is a huge catch, man.
For what? Game's over.
Is it?
Yeah. Game's over. They're not scoring 3
Look.
touchdowns.
That's like, oh my God, what a catch.
Listen, Chris, I'm the king of a lot of ball game left. This game's over. The spread's over too. Listen, dude, give me a Tua tutty and then a Lamar tutty and tuck me in.
Tuck me in, he says.
Tuck me in, dude. I do like Waddle. Like my mind was not made up on him for the last year. I like him. Brutal drop that led to a pick against the Bills. Was it? No. Who did Dolphins lose to 3 weeks ago?
John?
Was it the Bills? Chargers.
Oh yeah.
Chargers. Remember, yeah, that
that
end of
was
the game.
brutal.
Like that first drive, Dolphins were driving down the field. Waddle right in his hands, drops it, pick. Chargers only got a field goal, and that's what won the game. So 2 weeks ago. Not your Panthers, so 3. Yeah. But I like Waddle. He makes some good plays. He also may have just gotten interfered with on that play. I don't know if they called that or not. It doesn't matter because Tua just threw it down in the dirt. Chris, what are your thoughts on?
Yeah.
NFL fans or football fans exposing themselves the way they did last week in the Green Bay Pittsburgh game when Rodgers threw the ball down and they initially ruled it as a fumble. And then upon further review, they saw that he threw it on the ground. And so a bunch of football fans were like, or I shouldn't even say football fans, I guess I should say Steelers fans or Packer fans were like, clearly that was intentional grounding. So either it's a fumble or it's intentional grounding. And Rodgers had a receiver within a foot of him. Right. It was a genius play by Rodgers. Like, what do you, when you see stuff like that, are you like patient, learn more about the game? Or are you like, you guys are idiots, stop watching football?
Oh, I'm almost always patient. I don't think a lot of people who enjoy the sport know as much about it as we do. Would you agree with that?
Sure. I'm over it. I'm like, learn the game if you're going to tweet about it, though.
Okay, yeah.
Like, that was it was clearly it was a great play by Rodgers.
Yeah, if you're going to speak on it, I'm with you.
In front of him, spiked it right in front of him. That is not intentional grounding. Now, we can have an argument about whether or not that should be intentional grounding. All right, that's fine. That rule's open to be changed someday. Because he intentionally grounded the ball, right?
Right, but the receiver was right there, though.
Right, and so like all the people, it was thousands, Chris. It was thousands of people that were just like, "That's a fumble or intentional grounding," and I'm like, actually, he just threw it right at his receiver's foot, which is what you're supposed to do in that situation. Is kind of genius because he almost certainly was going to fumble, if not take a giant loss.
Right, you have to take like a good quarterback knows where their check down is, knows like that they can do that.
That's pass interference.
That is 100% pass interference over his head.
Yeah, goof, 100%. I love that run play there. He fumbled.
Oh boy, yep, that's it.
Baltimore ball. Dude, I saw him roll on the ground. I was like, that's a nice run. And I saw him roll on the ground without the ball, and I was like, that's out.
I'm gonna watch one replay.
Ball's out.
All right, bro. I'm out.
All right, love you, dude. Hey, great night tonight, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
We'll do a regular show next Wednesday.
Take care of each other, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us today.